With so many storylines and character arcs to wrap up after Fast X's open-ended finale, Fast and Furious 11 is all but guaranteed to become the franchise's longest entry. Fast X's Louis Leterrier is back in the director's chair for Fast 11, and Christina Hodson and Oren Uziel are confirmed to be writing the script. Although Vin Diesel initially announced that Fast 11 would be released in 2025, it's since been delayed to 2026 due to the 2023 strikes, but it's still on the way, and it promises to follow up on the cliffhanger ending of Fast X. There have been all kinds of enticing reports about Fast 11. It could be the final chapter in the mainline series, and it's being described as a throwback to the original movie with a single mission and a new villain. With so many plot threads still up in the air and so many character journeys to conclude, Fast 11 could end up breaking F9's record to become the lengthiest installment in the franchise. Fast and Furious 11 could easily become the longest movie in the franchise. It just has to beat F9's record of 2 hours, 23 minutes. Dom and Jacob having a standoff in F9. The most recent installments in the Fast and Furious saga have all been over 2 hours and 10 minutes long. Every entry since Fast 5 has crossed that threshold with its runtime. The first 4 movies all had nice, brisk, zippy runtimes of around an hour and 40 minutes. But since Fast and Furious morphed from a straightforward action series about street racing into a blockbuster superhero franchise about globetrotting mercenaries, each movie has tagged on an extra half hour of spectacle. Currently, the longest movie in the franchise is F9 at 2 hours and 23 minutes, which is the same runtime as Castaway, Blood Diamond, and the original 1978 Superman film. Fast X is in a close second place with a runtime of 2 hours and 21 minutes, but it managed to shave off some time by avoiding a definitive ending. It ends on a cliffhanger right in the middle of the action. Now that Fast 11 has the burden of providing that definitive ending, it could break F9's runtime record and become the series' longest entry. Fast and Furious 11 has way too many things to handle after Fast X's ending. Fast 11 has a lot of different plates to spin. After Fast X, Fast and Furious 11 has a lot on its plate. It has to pay off the ending of Fast X with Dom Toretto driving down an exploding dam. It has to reintroduce Luke Hobbs as his targeted by Dante Reyes, although that might be covered in the upcoming Hobbs and Reyes spin-off. It has to explain what's going on in Antarctica with Letty, Cypher, and Giselle Yasha, who's somehow still alive and piloting a submarine. On top of all that, as the final chapter, it has to wrap up the entire series in a satisfying way. That could mean a return of the King-style montage showing where everyone ends up. With all these storylines to pay off, Fast and Furious 11 could very well end up becoming the longest Fast and Furious film to date.